We want to go to some breaking news now. We have just learned that for the third day in a row, El Paso County saw record high COVID-19 cases, reporting 693 today. It is possible that some of those cases may be related to the outbreak at the El Paso County Jail. We have asked the health department for a clarification on that to get a true sense of how many numbers we're seeing in the community outside the jail. We have not heard back from the health department yet.
We will, of course, relay that information when we learn it. It's important to note this comes as El Paso County prepares to officially move to Safer at Home Level 2 in less than 1 hour. KRDO News Channel 13's Alexis Dominguez joins us live in Colorado Springs with what changes we can expect.
Lauren, Level 2 is more restrictive in many ways, limiting the capacity in restaurants, churches, and gyms. But El Paso County health officials tell us many of our cases are coming from the El Paso County jail outbreak. Those who live in El Paso County have known about moving into a Safer at Home Level 2 phase on the dial for nearly a week. Here's what that means.
And what that's essentially going to do is for the most part, decrease capacities for our larger events, for our larger businesses. There won't be much impact on people's individual lives and where they can go and what they can do.
Over the past 2 days, cases have been significantly higher than any other day since the pandemic began in spring of this year. The 2-week incidence rate, or COVID-19 cases over 100,000 people, is at 388.2. Also higher than it's ever been. Public health guidelines say the number to aim for is just 75.
We're up to nearly 500 cases in one day. And so a lot of that the last couple of days and over the next few days will be due in part to our jail outbreak, because those numbers are included in there. But even when you take those numbers out of it, we're well over 300 here for a couple days in a row.
Dr. Leon Kelly is the deputy medical director for the county's public health department.
You know, the truth is public health, we're out of tricks. We got.
He has often become the bearer of bad news.
We got nothing else up the sleeve.
He says many of our cases are because people continue to gather in large groups and ignore their symptoms while continuing to live their everyday lives. Nearby counties like Denver and Pueblo have been under stricter restrictions to help slow the spread of the novel coronavirus for a week. As for how long restrictions will be in place in El Paso County, Dr. Kelly says however long it takes for cases to go down. Technically, El Paso County has until 5 p.m. today to implement these changes, but health officials tell us many of the businesses here in our community are already working under these restrictions. Reporting in El Paso County, Alexis Dominguez, KRDO News Channel 13.
All right, Alexis.